Alright guys, so we are back again for our favorite event, the Encirclement Breakthrough Battle. So I don't particularly like these types of events because it focuses you to use specific unit like their specific category or their colors or whatnot, so it could be a problem. But in terms of unit that we are getting a what units is it? I can't. Oh, there you go. Gun cannon mass production type 2. I think we already have this. So unfortunately, these are not URs. So even if you do have them and they get recycled, they're not gonna give you the rainbow coins. Unfortunately, you are just gonna be getting either the gold or the silver. So yeah, that is going to be the downside factor of that. But let's take a look at what we are working with this time around. Extra stage 1, so there's actually going to be an extra stage 2 as well. So keep that in mind. So destroy 50 or more with exactly one purple. Okay. And 50 with a protagonist unit. Okay. Um, Purple. That could be tough. I think that should be pretty tough because I don't know if I have any good purple that I can actually use. So we'll take a look real quick. So let's do purple. Protagonist, I think it should be fairly easy, but purple, huh? I mean, let's use GAT. Yeah, let's use GAT. I think should be 550, huh? Let's just go all in on DPS module. So, and after that, if we don't beat this, I might come back around and use probably some HP module. But I think GAT is probably my strongest one to use. And we obviously do have Sasabi, but I think this one is a little bit better. We do have better evasion in this one, so I think we can make this work. Alright, so because GAT is a generic unit, so you don't really get any advantage when you are facing any of the like close combat or like the enemy generic or even their tanks. So I'm just gonna go this route, gonna see what's going on, and 3 times speed it is because I mean it is gonna take a hot minute, so I just want to do that. GATs thing is holding up pretty well. You guys can definitely see EXQ gauge recovery does not seems to be a problem, and popping 50 units seems decent, but I am a little bit worried about moving into the extra stage 2 because I think early ones are fine, but extra stage 2 I feel like it could be very problematic. We might take a lot of damage or something of that nature, but 70 it is. So alright, let's go. So as far as protagonist, I think that one should be the easiest one to kind of cover. I was planning to use, let's say, full armor unicorn just for the sake of things because that is a protagonist and we do have AoE EXQ. So I was planning on that, but we can decide a little bit later after we take out the harder one. All right, let's see. I'm kind of worried. I don't know. All right. Ooh, no. Oh, brother. Evasion, please. Okay. All right. I think we might need a little bit more on the evasion aspect of that. Yeah, that was rough. That was pretty rough. All right, so we went in with double evasion module now, and I mean we should be closing into 100% evasion, and that is kind of depending on what kind of accuracy the enemy has. If they don't have high accuracy, that means we can low-key kind of bypass it. But my biggest problem is our damage. I really doubt we have the amount of damage to actually push it through. Like we're not even halfway through with the amount of unit that we need to take, so that is actually quite concerning. So if we don't complete this, by no means it's our fault. It's just a game that nowadays they are pushing a lot of these requirement that needs you to fulfill, like either like a color typing or a category typing. I mean, we beat it. Like, look at that, we did beat it, but it is fairly unfortunate that this unit that we have right now does not have better unit enhancement. I think that is like the biggest hindrance in my honest opinion. But there you guys go. I think we did successfully beat it. It's just unfortunate that we could not complete it within whatever they want us to do. So, as far as this one, I'm gonna try my best to see if we can complete this two at the most. So, gonna see if I can find a protagonist unit and then be able to beat or defeat 50 units. All right, so full armor unicorn. So let's kind of see what we can do. It does seems like EXQ is not really doing a lot of damage. So, looks like using this unicorn, you don't really need it. I think there's plenty of different options in a way. Even the non-NTD version, I think it may be a good option as well in a way. But let's kind of say I do want to use this unit specifically because I mean this unit honestly hasn't really gotten like the best respect it has been. From me, I was like, this unit to me has been a little bit of a fumble in a sense, so I do want to bring it back into the main stage to see what we are doing. So we are off by one, so you're out. I'm gonna try the other unicorn because that unicorn I do have it a little bit more max out anyway. So let's go try that, I guess. Alright, so let's actually bust out the blue version of the full armor unicorn. I think this one may be a little bit better. I am thinking. We do have healing, so that's great, obviously. And I think the advantage of this one is the fact that this one does not have any HP restriction. So you guys can definitely see we are doing a lot more better damage overall. So yeah, the red one is not bad by any measures, but the fact that EXQ damage seems to be a little bit of a halt. As you guys can see, I don't think that red unicorn would have been that great. So it just looks like this version of the unicorn would be the way to go. And if anyone is asking what kind of unit enhancement we're talking about, I don't think I have any in this unit anymore because I pretty much have taken everything out to fit it into my other unit. So this one should just be a basic, what is it, P5 T5 C15 unicorn, and we got it. So with that said, we should be able to complete pretty much all but except the purple beating 50. Unfortunately, I just don't have a good purple unit that I think I can go ahead and beat 50 unit. That is the unfortunate factor. Like given all the other options, like Kubili would have been great if we can cast greater AoE damage. We would have definitely used that. But as unfortunate as it is, we just can't do that. So with that said, we should be able to just get pretty much everything except the title, right? So let's get our diamonds. Yep, we got the diamonds. The only thing that we are really left. Oh wow. Oh this. We can get that later. I mean, you already can see that this unicorn is good to go. So I mean, yeah, this is the only thing that we're not getting. So I mean, it's a cool title. It looks nice. You do have the kind of like the spikes from the Zaku. So but with that being said, that's gonna be pretty much it for me, and I will be catching you guys all on the next one.